Hi, today is Monday, April 8th, and it was my first day back to work after spring break and after having shaved my head. I work in a daycare. I work in the baby room, which I absolutely love, and all of the babies were fine, actually, with my head. I was really worried that, well, I wore a hat in the morning, and then I would periodically take it off because I wanted to see how they'd respond, and actually all the babies were fine, and I didn't have any adverse reactions from any of them, actually, and that was pretty cool. I was very pleased by that. I was very concerned that they would see me bald and just start screaming, and it didn't happen. So that was really nice. In fact, a lot of them smiled when I took my hat off. Maybe it was because we all had about the same amount of hair. So nobody felt jealous of the fact that I had long hair. I don't know. It was cute though. But it was kind of a rough day. I walked through different rooms throughout the day, and when I was in the room with the 3-year-old preschool class, they asked me why my head was shaved. And I told one of the little girls, I said, well, I donated all my hair, and I am keeping my head shaved until I raise enough money for an organization that provides wigs for kids who don't have any hair. I said, you have hair on your head, don't you? And she said, yes. And I said, do you like your hair? And she said, I do. And I said, how would you feel if you didn't have any? And she just kind of looked at me and she said, but I do have hair. It's hard at 3 to have any empathy. They don't really understand that concept. It's not really, their brains haven't really developed there yet. But I said, well, there are some kids that don't have any hair, and so I cut all my hair off to give to them, and I'm going to keep my hair really short until I raise enough money to pay for some of the wigs. And she said, do you like your hair? And I said, I did like my hair. I did. But that's why I donated it, because I thought it would be a really nice thing to do for somebody who wanted hair. And she said, do you like your hair now? And I said, no, I don't like my hair now. And truth be told, I don't. I feel like Mr. Clean's sister. And when I shaved it again, my head felt like a cat tongue. So, I mean, there's nothing about it that is enjoyable, except for maybe the fact that I don't have to spend an hour doing my hair. But her teacher said, well, I think Miss Molly looks beautiful. And the little girl said, I don't, I think it's ugly. And another little girl said, yeah, I don't like it either. I think it's ugly too. And that was really hard to hear. I've known these kids a long time. Well, they're only 3, so how long could you know them? But I've worked with them before, and it was hard to hear them say that about me. But the sad thing is I agree with them. You know, I don't think that I'm pretty right now. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like if I did this little experiment when I was single and I went out with my friends, like no guys would come over and talk to me. You know, it's hard. I'm just glad that I have a husband who is so supportive. But that just shows you, I mean, they were just being honest, and they were 3, so I don't hold it against them. But you can see what it would be like to be a child with children. I mean, they're just being honest. But then one of them said, and this killed me, one of them said, I think you look beautiful, Miss Molly. So that was nice. Anyway, so again, I tried to keep it short. It never happens. Brevity is not my thing. So thank you for listening, and I will continue to update you on how things go. And hopefully I will reach my goal soon and I can grow my hair back, because I'm determined, no matter how hard it is, to stay bald until I get to my goal. And when I set my mind to something, there really is no changing it. So, thank you. Have a great night.